Welcome back. Now, television and radio personality Robyn Nakaambo has been honored as the best TV presenter at the recently held Basadi in Music Awards, or Bima. The awards were held in Johannesburg, South Africa, and they took place on Saturday night, recognizing and celebrating women's excellence in entertainment. Robyn Nakaambo is here in studio. She's here with her award and is, of course, here to tell us about what this means to her and, of course, the way forward. Robyn, I'm so used to calling you Ruby. I'm sorry. But anyway, Robyn Nakaambo, huge honor. Congratulations and a very good morning to you. Welcome back to Good Morning Namibia.
Thank you. Good morning.
How are you feeling?
It's surreal. Everything is still surreal.
Yeah.
I haven't settled in yet. I haven't grasped everything yet, but so far so good. I'm blessed.
So far so good. Take us back to Saturday night. For some of us who could not tune in, for some of us who could not be there with you in Johannesburg, South Africa, just reflect on what an evening it was for you.
So ideally, I was there as a nominee. I was there as hosting for Soft and Free as well.
Yes.
I am their Namibian brand ambassador.
Yes.
So I was doing the red carpet, doing my normal interviews.
Yeah.
I go backstage and it's the nominees for best television, you know.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. So I'm seated at the back, but already I figured, you know what? This nomination in itself is a win for Namibia.
Exactly.
So I was content, I was happy. I did not that I sort of expected it, but I had this thing of, you know what, if it doesn't come, it doesn't. If it comes, it comes.
Yeah.
But also I was very cognizant that I was a small fish. Because
No
I mean,
way.
I was competing with women, powerhouses that have 4 million followers just on Instagram, 1 point whatever, and I'm on 100 and something thousand. So I'm like, if all these followers vote for these people, I'm ghost. They've left me in the dust. And as I'm sitting at the back and I'm waiting, they call my name up, and I remember sitting for a couple of seconds, and they're like, Robyn, get up, it's you. I was like, really?
It took you a while to realize what was happening.
It took me a while to realize.
Yeah.
And the moment I went out there, I was like, I actually am lost for words. I don't know what to say because I didn't prepare mentally or emotionally for this.
Yeah.
So I mean, I did my whole thank you speech and so
Yes.
on, went to the back, did a lot of interviews, came back to sit down, and I was like, we did it. Namibia, we did it.
Did it sink in at that moment?
At that moment,
Yeah.
it was starting to sink in.
Yeah.
But I was like, all I knew was I'm taking the cup home.
True.
And this win is not mine alone,
Yeah.
but Namibia's.
Namibia.
It's NBC's.
Very
It's
much.
What a Lifestyle. So
Absolutely.
just taking that ownership and saying, this is us, guys. We made it.
Yeah. And you're so used to being the one dishing out awards, either as an MC, etc. And here you are being on the other side of it. Did that make you feel a bit uncomfortable?
Somewhat, yes. But also, it's nice to get the
Recognition,
fruits, yes, the recognition, and also just bear the fruits of your hard work.
Absolutely.
I mean, our show is now, what, on the 8th, 9th year?
Yes.
I've, since inception of What a Lifestyle, I've been the face of What a Lifestyle.
Absolutely.
And for me, that speaks volumes of the team, the evolution.
The
I mean,
consistency.
we started with a green screen. We evolved, and this is where we are today. For us to get recognized 8, 9 years later, it speaks volumes of the growth of our entire team.
Absolutely.
So I'm not the only one shining. It's the entire NBC at this point.
Very much indeed.
Yeah.
And I want to talk about What a Lifestyle. You know, it's for me, it's perhaps the best lifestyle magazine program, not only on the NBC, but in Namibia. And hearing you say that, you know, you went to these awards, sort of, you know, doubting yourself a bit. Yes, you may not have the following, and that always plays against us as Namibia. We never have the numbers for it. But when you look at What a Lifestyle, and also the journey that you just mentioned, the 8, 9 years, the quality that it produces certainly is right up there, wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And one thing I can say is just kudos to the creatives behind. I know Content Hub really does the most when it comes to preparing. I give them grief here and there. Robyn, are you available now? No, I'm too busy.
Yeah.
But we work so well together. And for me, it's bliss working with individuals that truly love what they're doing as much as I do, because then everything literally just comes together.
Very much indeed.
Yeah.
I love the award. It looks fantastic. Surprisingly enough, you're also the Soft and Free ambassador.
Yes.
And this looks like it could be a Soft and Free, kind of image cut out. Ruby, of course, looking at the show, just really what it represents, lifestyle, the magazine, something that's not really put up at the front here in Namibia, and this show has managed to do that. Really also opening doors for many people, many creatives within the space.
Absolutely.
Be it makeup artists, be it fashion designers, etc. Let's talk about the impact that What a Lifestyle has had on the lifestyle landscape here in the country here.
I think one thing about What a Lifestyle is we pride ourselves in celebrating local talent. And by that I mean we go out there to the underdogs somewhat. We're not always just putting out the people, the faces that you guys know, but we go to those hidden gems. Individuals like Regina, for example, the lady that dressed me. This girl is a hidden gem. Nobody knew about her, but I chose to wear her garment.
You look fantastic, by the way.
Thank you very much. To an event of that magnitude. That for me is What a Lifestyle. We are about celebrating homegrown talent. Whether you're popular, whether you're popping at that time or not, What a Lifestyle is going to make sure that we uplift you. So we've been in most of the facets that you've just mentioned. It's designers, it's photography, it's, you name it. But it's just about celebrating local homegrown talent and embracing that uniqueness that comes with it.
Very much.
Yeah.
As they say, the pressure is getting worse.
The pressure is getting worse.
What's next for What a Lifestyle now, huh? You guys have just raised the bar on yourselves, eh?
Yes, and one thing that I was sitting with was, I think yesterday I was talking to my sister and I said, this was one of my prayer points for a whole year. I was like, I hope to get nominated. The last time I was at the Bimas last year, I was the red carpet host. And I was so audacious. I said, Regina, you're going to make me a dress in our Odelela material. These people need to know me. Like, they can't forget that pretty girl that was walking on that red carpet with a pink dress. They need to know me. And it stuck with them for them to have nominated me in this category. And now I won. And I'm thinking, what's next? What do we do after this? So I think I'm throwing the ball back into the court of Content Hub.
They have to step up even further now.
I'm at their disposal. They just need to tell me what to do. I'm
Robyn,
ready.
super proud of you. I think we all know your journey. I think most of us know your journey. You started out at UNAM Radio. Of course, you perhaps one of the biggest voices on commercial radio as well, being on Energy 100 FM. I can still remember that Bobby Valentino Turn the Page jingle playing in the back of, while Ruby the Dime does her thing. You've transitioned into television, transitioned into the corporate space. You embody so much of, what the Namibian girl wants to be.
Thank you.
And you're really a role model. And, many people look up to you. And I'm sure even a young girl right now is watching this interview at home. You are the brand ambassador for Soft and Free, a Namibian brand ambassador. Where to from here for Robyn Nakaambo, sorry?
I think for Robyn Nakaambo, it's growth. Growth in all aspects of my life. I did graduate this year for my postgraduate.
Again.
But I do aspire to start my master's. I actually did apply already. One thing about me is that I stick to just being grounded. And on my socials, I always advocate for the importance of studying and the importance of school. So that is still my main core. Everything else I love doing, I will do it wholeheartedly with my all, but I prioritize what's important. So definitely pursuing my master's, growth within my corporate space, obviously with NBC, growing What a Lifestyle to greater heights, in my personal capacity as an influencer, MC, and all the other hats that I wear. I mean, I'm
quite a number of hats.
Yes. So with all of that, it's just growth.
Absolutely. Robyn, it's been a pleasure having you here in the studio. I don't know if you have sufficient space for this award. It's quite the size. I don't know if you're carrying this award or if the award is carrying you, but congratulations nonetheless. It's a pleasure having you here, and keep on doing what you're doing.
Thank you very much.
There you have it, television and radio personality Robyn Nakaambo talking to us about her recent achievement. That's, of course, Best TV Presenter at the recently held Basadi and Music Awards that took place in Johannesburg over the weekend. Robyn winning the Best TV Presenter Award for her presentations of the What a Lifestyle magazine show, of course, right here on the NBC. Once again, making Namibia proud and making the NBC proud and just further putting Namibia on the global map. Congratulations to her, and of course congratulations to the entire Content Hub team, the producers, the camera people, the sound guys, the editors, etc. The entire team involved in the What a Lifestyle production. Kudos to them.